Um, Hello everyone. I have come to speak about something that a lot of people already talked about pretty extensively, and gaming. Everyone loves gaming, I'm sure. Um, but as you heard this before, it's not the same whatsoever. It's getting stale, and I wanted to share my thoughts on that. Uh, so from my experience, from my opinion, there's a few factors. Like, for example, a lot of times people just take any given game just uh, too seriously, right? Like, they're too competitive about it, and there's no having fun, right? There's only just win, win, win. People aren't having as much fun anymore. It's all about winning, being the best, being competitive, which Uh, games were not made for that. I mean, goals in games are to be achieved, right? If there is a victory in a game, it's it's expected to achieve victory. You're expected to win in a game. Lose, win, whatever. You're supposed to play it, you're supposed to have fun. That's the thing. Games are in the entertainment industry, right? It's entertainment. It's fun. It's supposed to entertain you, it's supposed to make you have fun. And when people are just too competitive and don't want to have fun, then there's no point in games anymore. Like, I was playing with someone, and this person was asking me why I was playing a certain way or why I was using a certain loadout, whatever, and I was just having fun, right? And this person didn't get it, right? I asked him, like, I'm just having fun. What do you mean? The game is not all about competitiveness, and I don't remember this fully. So if this person knows who they are, then hello. But yeah, I don't think we agreed on that one. They were like, no, that's not games. You're supposed to win here, or something like that, right? You're supposed to be competitive in this game. It was CS2, which, yes, Counter-Strike is a very competitive game for sure, but it's still a game. It's still part of the entertainment industry. So, um, if it doesn't entertain you, then it's not doing what it's supposed to. And when you're playing any given game, not to entertain yourself, but do something else, then you shouldn't play the game. Or at least don't, I'm not, now I'm not talking about any person, I'm just saying, because this happened to me before, if you're being competitive, right, if you're being hyper focused, if you're actually just sweating at a game, then don't expect other people to do the same, because most of the people, at least I hope most of the people playing games nowadays, are just playing in a casual sense, right? To have fun, to be entertained. So if you start cursing, like, a little shit talking is always okay, it's always fun, it's part of the game. But if you get too serious about it, if you get too toxic, if you're just being toxic to be toxic, if you're being a dick about it, then don't play games. It's not all about being competitive. You're supposed to have fun. So that's at least one factor in my opinion. Uh, well, the other is well, nostalgia. I'm sure you've heard this because well, if you play a game that you've played a long time ago, you're either gonna think it's really boring, or you're just gonna have fun. You're gonna have a lot of fun, and you're gonna, you're gonna enjoy it, or you're gonna get bored of it because it's an old game, and if it doesn't get updated, or if there's just another sequel that's better, then you're probably just gonna get kind of bored, and that's okay. And since there's so many new games, right, that you don't have experience, right? You don't have the childhood, you don't have the memories with that game. Or at least in a lot of games, especially the newer ones, people just don't have, you know, anything to be nostalgic about because they're too fresh, which is not a bad thing. There's a lot of time to get memories from those games. Uh, but there's just so many games, so many new titles coming out that are so similar that there's no time to actually make memories on any of them and be nostalgic, and say, oh, good old days, right? You don't get that anymore. So that totally could be an aspect of it, right? The nostalgia. You play an old game you used to play a long time ago, you're nostalgic about it, it's fun. But if you don't have the memories, you can't remember it as well. Even if you watch like a playthrough of it a long time ago, you didn't play it. That can still be enough to have a lot of fun and be nostalgic about a game, because you used to see it and it used to be so cool to you, and doesn't matter how bad it is, how uncool it may look to you now, there's still some nostalgia behind it, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, if there's nothing to be you know nostalgic about, it's not as sentimental, it's not as fun to a lot of people. So that's why a lot of games don't feel like the good old gaming days that you remember. And then also a big point, the main point I think is oh, he did bonk. Right. So another thing is diversity, right? There's a lot of really similar games. Like, there's so many ultra-militaristic games now, even from the same genre, that it just gets too repetitive, even if there's a lot of different things in any game, right? You can have something that works completely different, but it looks just such, it has the same look as so many other games. It's not gonna be as fun or noticeable. Um, for example, like let's say balloons. I'd say it was a. I'm not sure if that was like the big tower defense game, but it was totally a really popular game. And even all the games before it, it was a really amazing game, which ties in a lot of things together, like the nostalgia part, right? It was fun to play. It was I don't know if it was original, but it was one of a kind, right? You never had that kind of tower defense, or what else was there? Oh yeah, the balloon popping game. I have never seen anything like it. I don't know if I'm just like not if I haven't played enough games, but I never seen anything like that, the actual balloon series. Why do I keep hearing people? Or something like Mirror's Edge, right? I don't think I've seen any other parkour games like it. Like there can be movement shooters that have a lot of parkour elements. Like I think Dying Light has a lot of movement in it. But I have never seen a purely parkour based game. And that was a really cool game. It got a lot of traction for it. It's definitely not as popular anymore. I barely, I don't hear about it at all. I don't see videos about it much. The only thing I've seen recently is some dude speedrunning the first game, which is really cool. Uh, but yeah, it was original. It was so cool. People loved it. It was, one of a kind. Then you have Minecraft. Nobody's seen that when it was released, right? First time Minecraft got released, right? Nobody got to play a game like that before. That was original. It was amazing. Now everything, again, is just so similar to everything else that has already been. Everything has already been made, or most things have already been made. So, oh, sir. So, yeah. Okay, then. Uh, but yeah, it's not very original. You tried. Uh, but yeah, it's just everything is too repetitive nowadays. Like Fortnite was original because why have you seen that? Shoot a third-person shooter with building. Nothing exists. Um, I mean, I'm sure a lot of other. I don't think I haven't heard of any other game that has that kind of building and also the shooter aspect. Like even now, Fortnite is so original, I think. And then also a lot of games have just so much promotion to everything else besides the game. Like Fortnite feels modded at this point. It's like if you took I don't know, Payday 2 or Risk of Rain 2 and slapped every visual mod possible on it. That's how, you know, how Fortnite feels. And a lot of other, like, I think Call of Duty as well has, like, goddamn Snoop Dogg and Ariana Grande. I think, I'm not sure, it might have been someone else, but there's just so many collabs and everything else in the game that it just doesn't feel original. It doesn't feel very fun. Uh, and it hurts my damn eyes. Like, kick it, kick it. There's so much shit going on. Like, sure, it's going to satisfy the 5-year-olds, the 10-year-olds, right? That needs so much satisfaction nowadays, right? Just constant everything going on at once. Like, everything has to be so oversaturated to get someone's attention because if not, nobody's gonna play the game. Or at least in a lot of cases, that's, that's the thing. Oh, well, he did. Like, Fortnite used to be such a good game. It was so fun, but then stuff happened. And it just felt so dumb. Um, hello? Sure. Oh, alright, I'll just leave you there. I don't know if I was lagging or if he was lagging. But yeah, Fortnite always felt like a really original and cool game, but then everything got added, right? Like at the start, the John Wick collab, or collab, I don't know what to call it, but John Wick got added. That was really cool, Some popular character got added to a cool original game, but then it happened again, cool. And then it happened again and again, and it just kept going. And now there's anime, there's Peter Griffin, there's Rick and Morty, there's everything in there, and now nothing is cool. or at least to me, it's not, because everything in there has already been done. Like, oh, what if Rick and Morty had the Infinity Gauntlet? Well, yeah, that kind of already happened. That's a thing that, I mean, I'm not sure if, right, the event already ended, but I'm pretty sure if you really want it, there's some servers probably that still have the Infinity Gauntlet. I don't know if that's still there, but yeah, you could probably wipe out half of the universe as Rick from Rick and Morty, and it's such a shit post. It's funny when you see it, but it's everywhere. So it's funny, and then you start laughing because it's everywhere, and you see it for 5 million times. And it just doesn't, it's not fun when it's been done so many times. And when there's so much shit that the original thing is just gone. What is the phenomenon? Ship of Prometheus or something like that? If you replace every single part of something, is it still the same thing? I mean, the shooting, the building aspect is still there, but I feel like everything else has been changed. Like, so many guns got changed, added, removed, so many mechanics got implemented and removed. Like, I'm really just shitting on Fortnite. I mean, it's a cool game, it's fun, but is just oversaturated, and it's, I don't know how anyone above the age of, I don't know, 15 or actually 18 that doesn't make a living or doesn't stream it, doesn't make videos on it, actually likes the game. Besides, they played it before, so they just stick. Uh, but yeah, that's why I think, personally, gaming doesn't feel the same. Everything has been done. There's not really any, you know, original ideas, like, you know, Minecraft, Fortnite, Mirror's Edge, Binding of Isaac, Bloons. Again, I'm sure a lot of those are not very original, but yeah. Oh, hello. Oh, not here. Not here. But yeah, it just oversaturated, so much shit everywhere. Then just, it's dumb to look at. It just melts my brain. Everything is a shitpost now. Uh, then, you know, the nostalgia aspect. If there's a new game that is meh, you would probably still get, you know, you would still probably enjoy it if it was released some time ago and you had memories with it. But if it's just some meh new game, then you're not gonna get attached to it, and you're probably not gonna think it's that cool, and it's gonna just end up being some mediocre title. Uh, fuck. What else? I don't know. It's just things are things are changing, man. Oh yeah, and the competitive aspect. Like, everyone is trying to be the next, you know, the pro, right? I hardly see any casual players. Like, even in casual, quote unquote, casual settings, everyone is so damn competitive. I don't get it. What is this guy doing? No. Yeah, like, having fun is a foreign concept to so many people. They're just trying to be the best at everything, and you just won't. So, you know, I mean, you might be, but just have fun, man. Don't be so competitive. Don't ruin it for everyone else. Like, in criminality as well. I don't get why people get so riled up and so sweaty over even casual, right? Because it's supposed to be casual. The standard is a mode where, you know, you're supposed to actually try hard. Well, I don't know if that's the, point of it, but that's where you make money, that's where you make XP, although you're probably going to lose money than earn any money, in all fairness. But it's still fun, people are competitive there. Because, I feel like high reward, high risk, high reward. If you're lucky. Uh, it's just, that's what it's for. But when you go to casual and you start being toxic and you hunt down players by all, the most expensive gun and tier 3 all grenades, like, if you're trying to get a high bounty, cool, go for it. But like, I don't get why you're tryharding and just trying to be toxic for no reason in casual. It's supposed to be casual. People are having fun here. And then this guy comes over, starts trying to kill everyone, and then they get mad that they're getting teamed on by the whole server. Even though they kind of started pissing people off by being a sweaty little child. Oh. Bro. There you go. But yeah, I don't get why people are so competitive, man. In a casual. Like, people are trying to be casual, you come over, you sweat, you get angry, you get ganged up by the whole server when you start shooting at someone. Like, what are you expecting? They're trying to have fun, you're ruining it, and, I mean, it's like, if the whole server is fighting, right, go for it. Start fighting alongside them. Or even if half of the server is, fighting, go for it, have fun. However, if people are just chilling, having fun, maybe farming, you can pick off a solo farmer if you want, but like, don't get so competitive, mad, sweaty when the whole server starts ganging up on you after you try to kill someone. That's part of a big group already established. Like, yeah, teamers, no shit, Sherlock. You just came up and tried to kill someone that's, a pretty cool dude that was trying to just have fun and enjoy with some people. And other people in other games as well, like TF2, if you find a friendly server and you start tryharding, don't get surprised when people are gonna get pissed at you. Like, servers being all fun and games, it's being casual, and then tryhard joins and starts sweating. Like, if I was playing a game and I was just standing still and someone was just, just dodge and weave, and I was standing still, trying to shoot as best as they can, and I'm just standing here like, I am standing still, I am looking at you. You don't have to try hard. And they're looking like they're in a life and death situation, like I'm going to strangle them if they stand still for 0.5 seconds. It's so dumb, dude. I don't get why people are so competitive in non-competitive settings, and why people that are so competitive just don't let casual players be casual, and a lot of casual players don't let competitive people be competitive. Oh, shit. Well, that was... Okay, I am going. Yeah, I'm confused, like... But anyway, that's my main 3 points. Nostalgia, competitiveness, and innovation. Uh, I just... You know, when I play games like this, right, I never played anything like Criminality, so I'm having fun with it, right? It's something original to me. I'm having fun. I'm being casual in it. And yes, I'm going to get a little annoyed. I'm gonna get irritated and I'm gonna get mad when some people just start sweating for no reason. Because, you know, I'm just being chill. And a lot of people are being chill as well. And then they just start being toxic and try hard. Like, brother, chill out. Chill out. I'm just trying to have fun. Also, one thing with Criminality, since I'm already making points about it. I love that if you get shot by someone, everyone's chill. Like, or someone isn't in a server, right? You have a rivalry with someone, right? You kill each other all the time. Someone joins, the someone that you are fighting with shoots you, and the new guy doesn't do anything. But as soon as you shoot them back, they just start going after you and hunting you, even though they're not associated with them, right? They're not friends, they're not nothing. Some random dude just comes in and starts shooting you when you try to shoot back because someone is trying to kill you, right? This game is actually a hive mind. I have made a video on this, I think, before. Like, Criminality is just a hive mind of, like, you get shot, you shoot back in self-defense, and then everyone else starts targeting you for no apparent reason. It's very interesting. And then you just have to server hop because you're getting hunted by the whole server because you defended yourself. It's pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, that's just a few reasons why certain games and why gaming in general doesn't seem as fun to me, personally. Oh, and then also just preference. If you don't like a game, you're not gonna like it, you're not gonna enjoy it. It's not gonna feel the same. And again, we grow up, we like different things. So, yeah. You're not gonna like the same thing as you liked before. Like, obviously. Anyway, thanks for listening to me rant for this long. For how long? Almost 30 minutes. Yeah, that's wild, dude. So, yeah, thanks, and if you feel like it, if you want to subscribe, right? I would appreciate that very much. What are you saying? Oh no, they're Russian. But yeah, if consider subscribing, it makes my day every time I see that number go up by 1. It's really good. It tickles my brain. But yeah, if you subscribe, thank you. You can share this if you want. You can like this, like whatever the hell you want. I never do this. But I just decided because why not? So yeah, consider subscribing. You can always undo it. You can just hit unsubscribe if you don't like it, what you're seeing anymore. But yeah, if anyone got to the end, like actually watched the whole thing, thank you so much. And I'm gonna stop this. Right, so yeah, thanks if you watched, and see you.